Welcome to another episode of Practical Astrology for You. I am your friend Tapan. After staying in the sign Taurus for 210 days, Mars is exiting and it will enter the next sign of Gemini at 3 past 5 am Jabalpur Standard Time on 13th March 2023 and will remain in this sign till 13:49 pm on 10th May 2023. Presently, Mars is in the Mrigashira Nakshatra, whose lord is Mars. Then it will move to the Ardra Nakshatra. Then in the last Nakshatra, Punarvasu. So Ardra is a Nakshatra of Rahu and Punarvasu is the Nakshatra of Jupiter. I am not separating all these Nakshatra predictions because it's not worthwhile. Everything will be fine because Mars is a strong planet. So all the results will be fine. It will be similar to what I am predicting now. So I am not segregating everything. But still it will be a bit of like when it will move to Adra, then the chances of people indulging in physical activities will be more. They will be ferocious a bit. Means their blood pressure will be becoming high. They will lose temper more frequently. These type of things, but it will be a general same type of predictions. Things vary when the planets change nakshatra. Predictions vary, but it doesn't vary much. Means if it's in the in transit, it's in your 8,000, it will give the result of 8,000. It won't give the result of 10,000. That's obvious. So I will point out all the predictions depending on the moon sign and the current position of Mars in transit from that sign, starting with Aries, whose sign lord is Mars itself. See, I have prepared a notes. Earlier I hardly prepare notes, so this time I have prepared because it's a big thing, and after so many days, 210 days, Mars is moving, so it's a big event actually. And I have predicted good for everyone except for a few signs, and there are a few pointers, red flags where you need to take care of. Otherwise, it's a good transit. I tell this as a good transit. Other people may be varying from my view. Their thought process would be that Mars is going to its enemy sign. Mercury is a strong enemy of Mars. So everyone would point it to that state. I won't say that. That's where I differ actually. If I would have predicted the same which every astrologer is predicting, then what's the difference between their prediction and my prediction? My predictions are all different. I don't predict like those people. I predict things in a practical way because I know what will happen. What I am predicting, that will be happening for the next 60 days. I am sure. And y'all can check it after 60 days, what actually happens or not. So I am starting with Aries. Okay. So presently Mars will be moving to the third house for Aries, and third house represents communication, transportation and local community, and also your young peers, including your siblings, your co-workers and classmates. So, and also valor. So your Mars focus will be primarily be in these fields, and it will be a positive transit for Aries sign people. That's for sure. It's not a big deal actually. It's a good transit. So after that I will be moving to Taurus sign, in whose second house Mars is moving. So second sign house is actually which represents personal finance, material possessions and the concept of value. While it does rule money, it also covers our emotions which live inside us. Okay, you all need to understand that second house represents money. So it will be a big thing, and not only money, the feeling of money which we have in ourselves, inside us, that's more important than the financial thing which we see physically. So that's the important segment of it. So it will be also a bit much money matter thing for the next 60 days, but it will be a good affair. Mars will bring positive outlook in every person who is having Taurus sign. It will be positive sign for them. Then the next sign is Gemini sign, in whose first house Mars is moving, which represents the body you were born with, your physical appearance and your general temperament. So your prime focus will be yourself, and it will be a positive placement for Mars in the Gemini sign people. It's okay, means you will be your prime focus. Means physically you want to get fit, you will be starting a yoga class or jogging class, whatever fitness classes. You will be aware if someone is having more weight, and he should start something, means he should start taking care of his health. He will do that. These things come naturally. Actually, I don't need to mention these things. Your prime focus will be yourself. That's it. Male or female, it will be the same. The first red flag I'm putting out here is the Cancer sign, in whose 12th house Mars is moving, which governs all things that exist without physical form, like dreams, secrets and emotions. Okay. 12th house also represents unseen realm. So whatever things which we can't see from our naked eyes, that will come forth in front of us. So this is a red flag sign. Okay, this is a negative transit for the Cancer sign people. Chances of hospitalization is increasing, even if someone of you is having a pending legal case in a court. So there are chances of going inside a jail. A judgment can go against you and you may land up in jail. So need to be a bit worried. So it's not a good thing. Even your health could be deteriorating, so take care of that. And I also see this house as, and transit of Mars in this house, as a sign of increment in illicit relationship and belt pleasure. So it's not good, especially for females. Actually, even males, means 12th house, I don't consider 12th house to be a very good house. It represents bed pleasure, but not for all transits. But when Mars is in transit from Cancer in the 12th house, it shows a more of an increase in illicit relationships. So there will be an increase. So it's a red flag for in every aspect. Actually, I have given a red flag to this sign, the maximum number of red flags. So be aware of that. So the next sign is Leo sign, in whose 11th house Mars is moving, which is the house of profit or gain, indicates income and gains. This is a positive transit for Leo sign people. Chances of buying house or land is seen. It's good for them. Leo signs will be achieving the maximum. They may be selling a property and gaining money. It may be like that also. They may be something might have been stuck for past 6 months. They are not able to sell their house. So this will be the time when they will be selling that house and gaining a lot more profit actually from that sale. So it's in the card. Then the next sign is Virgo sign, in whose 10th house Mars is moving, which represents occupation, profession, means of livelihood, temporal honor, foreign travel, self-respect, knowledge and dignity. This is a position transit for Virgo. This is a positive transit for Virgo sign people. So many of you were unemployed will get employment, and many will get rewarded if doing some work. May get new responsibilities and honor will be bestowed upon Virgo sign people. Means you will be rewarded in your workplace. It's a positive transit for Virgo people. In Libra sign, in whose 9th house Mars is entering, which we term as the Dharma Bhava, which represents one's religion, instincts, dutifulness, uprightness, good karma, morality, ethics, higher and spiritual relevance. It is a good transit for Libra sign, as you all will take leadership roles in religious matters, and the transit will be lucky for you. Scorpio sign, in whose 8th house Mars is entering this house means Ayu Bhava. It denotes mystery, possessiveness, passion, ambition. This transit will be good for Sagittarius people. There will be a bit of secrecy, and Scorpio itself is known for secrecy, so they will be indulging in some secret works. But since even Saturn is in transit in the 8th house, so this won't be a good because Saturn will be interfering somewhere, but still they will be knowing or learning something secret regarding spirituality and something, but they will be doing something in secret. So, but still it's a positive thing. Then is Sagittarius Sun, in whose 7th house Mars is entering. This house means committed relationship, including romantic partners, business partners, and deep friendship. This transit is good for Sagittarius sign people. Marriage is in the card, or a joint venture in business is also possible. So it's a good transit for Sagittarius people also. Someone whose marriage is getting delayed may get married, or any deal which they were not able, any partnership deal they were expecting to get signed and it was getting delayed. This is the time when that deed will be getting signed. So it's a positive transit. Capricorn sign, in whose 6th house Mars is entering, where 6th house denotes health, wellness, and daily routines, including odd jobs. This transit is good for Capricorn sign. A new job is in offer. Your health will be good, though it's the 6th house, but Mars is the Karaka of 6th house, so health will be good. A health checkup is a must, but it's nothing to worry. Aquarius sign, in whose 5th house Mars is entering, where 5th house represents artistic talent, fancies, taste, and property desired through the wife, or the luck of a business partner. 5th house also denotes entertainment, recreation, sports, romance, amusement, and other similar interests. Actually, 5th house signifies the first conception of pregnancy. So if someone is expecting their first child, has Aquarius sign, will be getting the good news, and a girl child will be born. This is my prediction actually, that someone, male or female, he is having an Aquarius sign and expecting a baby, then I am predicting a girl child. That's it. It's a good news. It's a good thing. Okay. But there is again a red flag for these people also. If someone is suppose single or even married, but there is a chance of, means Mars is not a good placement in 5th house in some way or the other. So there is a warning I am placing for Aquarius sign people, not to overindulge in sex, as it is also the Karaka. Okay. It can harm it overdoing the thing, because Mars represents. Overall, this transit will be favorable for the Aquarius sign people. Then the last is Pisces sign, whose 4th sign Mars is moving. It denotes home, mother, family, vehicle. So it's a good transit for Pisces sign. And if you desire to buy a house and it is getting delayed for many months, you wanted to buy a vehicle and it was getting delayed, this is the time you will be getting that good news. You will be able to buy that house or vehicle. So that will be a good transit for. But again, there is a red flag. Look after the health of your mother. Her BP may rise and she could have heart related problems. News of that type may be on the card. The rest is good. Thank you.